Good morning, everyone. Weather Authority alert day in effect because we were tracking another round of snow, but I want to show you this map that is just full of purple. We do have a winter weather advisory in place until 1 p.m. this afternoon. Now, what this means is that we are expecting another round of winter weather as another round of snow moves our way. Now, we're not anticipating anything more than an inch of snow. In fact, I do believe a lot of us see maybe a quarter of an inch to about a half of an inch of snow over the course of the second wave of snow that we're going to be seeing here very shortly. As we have a look at national radar, a lot of that snow is starting to pick up from the Great Lakes region. This is a lot of lake effect snow. We've got some cold air building in from up north. We've also got that area of low pressure just offshore here, which is funneling in moisture from the Atlantic. So that's why we're getting some of these snow bands to form this morning. And when we have a little bit of a closer look at our local radar here provided by the National Weather Service out in Blacksburg, we see that with Pulaski, parts of Montgomery County, very close to Blacksburg here in Virginia Tech, Bland, Giles, Craig, even western portions of Allegheny, Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties, as well as parts of Grayson and Carroll counties this morning, starting to see a couple of snowflakes build in from west and then eventually going to be pushing off towards the east here within the next several hours. So about 15-20 minutes from now, it'll start to build into parts of Craig, Allegheny County, even close to Botetourt County. Then it's going to continue to push off here. I do think the timing is maybe a little bit ahead of what we're currently seeing on radar. So Futurecast does show that a lot of these snow showers are going to be pushing off towards the east, and then eventually they roll out of here by about 10-11 a.m. later this morning. Maybe a couple of snow flurries building in from parts of the west-facing slopes all the way down into parts of the Roanoke Valley. But otherwise, skies gradually begin to clear, and then our winds start to pick up later on this afternoon. Again, a couple of snow squalls are still possible later on this afternoon, but we're not anticipating some heavy bands of snow like what we saw yesterday. Right now around the area, temperature is pretty cold out there. 20 degrees in Blacksburg, 23 for Danville, 21 for the Hill City, and 25 for the Star City. So all of our temperatures out there ranging between about 20 and 25 degrees, but we are starting to see some of those winds increase as we just got our new update. Floyd feels like 3 degrees right now. Independence feels like -1 degree. Pulaski feels like 4. Hot Springs 3. Majority of the New River Valley starting to feel like the single digits out there, and you'll notice the pretty large gradient here between the single digits and the 20s. Eventually, some of that colder air and the winds start to take over parts of the Roanoke Valley, the Lynchburg area, and Southside area as well. And that is because the winds start to increase later this morning and into the afternoon. They'll be peaking right around 30 miles per hour or so. And so as we have a look at your future wind chill by 10 a.m., a lot of the New River Valley feeling like the single digits. Then by about the middle of the day, feeling like the teens across the Roanoke Valley. Alta Vista feeling like 18. Then eventually Lynchburg joins in, feeling like 15 at 5 p.m. And then parts of Southside also join in, feeling like the teens later on. Then once the sun sets and we get into the overnight hours, a lot of us will be feeling like the single digits. Some in the New River Valley and the Highlands feeling like the negatives. So it's going to be pretty chilly out there later this evening into the overnight. So go ahead and bundle up accordingly if you are going to be heading out. If you can avoid going out, I would urge you to do so. Temperatures across the nation are actually pretty cold this afternoon. We're talking record-breaking low temperatures as well as high temperatures. Yesterday, we were 20 degrees below normal for our average high. We were 9 degrees below normal for our average low. Very similar circumstances unfolding for the day. Now, we are continuing to track the cold. Tomorrow's going to be another chilly day, but not nearly as cold as what we're going to see today. Then Saturday, we start to warm up, and we see that on your weekend forecast. 44 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and 51 and sunny for your Sunday. And then look ahead to next week, Tuesday. We are back into the 60s.